against Brent. I thought he was.
Oh, dude, his boxer was looking amazing.
Yeah.
To be honest, after watching his last performance, I expected that Brent would like almost run over him, but no, he did what he needed to do. In fact, he had Brent stumped at quite a few points in that particular match. So Crackfiend player 2, he did opt to go with Boxer up against Kazunoko as Yun. And for anyone who may wonder why I call him Boxer instead of just calling him Balrog, there are differences between the US version and the Japanese version of the game, where the bosses, their names are all switched around. It's a lot easier to just call him a Boxer.
Yeah. And Claw. And Dictator.
Yep.
Or Matador, some people say.
It's even tougher when you're communicating with the Japanese players who actually do call those characters, like Vega is the Dictator and M. Bison is the Boxer, right, etc.
A lot of hit and run style so far from Kazunoko. Now that he's found an opportunity, it's time to come in.
It seems like any matchup where he faces a character with a 3-frame jab or like an SPD or something like that, he fights all those matchups similar. So the same approach he used towards Zangief, I expect to see a lot of that approach.
And everybody looks for craziness on wake up from Kazunoko. I often find that is a little bit overstated unless he has a certain read. But there, Crackfiend backed off. This time he did not. Smart.
EX rush. That was very nice.
Oh, you see how worried? Everybody's worried about it. So now the question is, can Kazunoko come back in very even on life? Oh, he saw the counter hit.
Turnaround punch.
Gotta think the Crackfiend has played against Julio enough to understand the character, but you're playing Kazunoko, and Kazunoko is the best.
This guy might be the best period this weekend.
You're right.
He's playing it out well, right out of the rush punch. And Crackfiend's out of meter. Pressure mounting. Canadian can happen at any moment.
Oh, wow. This is going to deal. Oh, he's
red focus
it like that.
Yeah, smart.
Okay.
Since he stunned off only one hit, he got the optimal damage from the red focus. Nice up kick. All right,
keeping his eyes open. I really like that anti-air. LPN going over to talk with Crackfiend.
Tell me why I lost, bro. Well, you turned around punched at the wrong time, homie.
It's pretty accurate. It's nice analysis. Kazunoko, why don't I have a coach? Head scratch. He's doing just fine. But it did look like Kazunoko pretty much had Crackfiend's number in there.
Yeah, that first game was very strong for him. Does not mean that Crackfiend cannot formulate a strategy, though.
No. It's hard to do that on the fly. Typically, you want to come into a match having worked on a game plan over not a short period of time, throughout maybe the entirety of your having played. But sometimes you do have to formulate things on the fly, and that's really one thing that
I watched
do that other people can't.
That match of Super Centauro Man versus Luffy from EVO this year. I don't know if you've seen it, but that was like a man possessed, and he did not care about EVO the tournament. His job was to beat Luffy, literally, and wow, he did it.
Super Luffy killer.
Low rush. Crackfiend's got a pretty good lead right now. Let's see what he can do with it.
It does seem like he's being a bit more active. We're seeing more walking towards from him rather than being planted.
Nice jump back fierce. He was using that tool a lot against Brent. I would like to see a little more against Kazunoko. Red focus. That's going to be a kill. Jeez.
So it did seem like Crackfiend was doing better in that round, but ultimately Kazunoko taking it anyway.
He generated a lot of meter in that round. It's tough for Crackfiend to come back.
That placement is just so good.
I know.
It's always on the shin.
It's so tough to deal with. There was a time where people thought that Boxer was going to be amazing against the dive kick characters Yin and Yang, but time has told us differently. I'm not even sure what button or tactic Boxer should use to counter that. Maybe EX upper would be nice.
Well, nothing he's tried so far has really made it count.
No. Oh, jeez. Triple strong again.
Maybe one more mix-up on this. No, that could close it out.
Red focus. Ultra. He's dead.
I think that's it, man. I think that is Kazunoko
follow-up.
Qualifying in winner's side. Okay, yeah.
Crackfiend with the strike.
Go.
I don't know what to do, yeah. I think maybe EX upper, that might have been a good option to try. Pandora House.
Yeah.
Getting bodied little by little. Chris Seglia throwing things at people.
That's what he does.
It's not good.